So I know there's people that want to do pictures. You mind doing pictures with these people?
No,
Through the glass.
Let's do it through the glass.
Yeah, just through the glass.
Let them
Yeah.
take pictures. Yeah, that's
There'll
good.
just be
I
a
like
little
that. I like that.
reflection. Don't turn your flash on.
Kane, thank you, my man. Thank you, seriously.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Kane.
Good stuff.
It was all, and I wasn't drunk this time.
You weren't.
No.
You changed that.
Or is she?
Oh.
Or is she?
Brian, damn it.
Hillbilly Live.
Or am I now?
Welcome to Hillbilly Live AA. That's what we're doing today. Yes.
You know what?
Welcome. Welcome.
I don't think so. We probably shouldn't make fun of that either. No jokes. There's whiskey. Okay. Okay.
Maybe I'm trying to point out how maybe you should go to AA.
Look, our show would be a whole different thing if I didn't have a drink in my hand every time. Okay.
I mean, that's true. And I'm not judging. I'm not judging because, well,
Drink in your hand.
yeah.
Hey, y'all. I'm Amber Parker.
God, that's delicious. I'm Brian Taylor.
And this is Hillbilly Live. Welcome to our 15-minute morning show. What's the haps? How's it going?
It's going. Things are kind of getting back to normal a little bit. We finally went in more debt and got Michelle's car back. We got it fixed. I mean, the engine was $19,000. $19,000. But when you look at the prices of new cars right now, and even like pre-owned vehicles, outrageous.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Very expensive. So, ouch.
Yeah, so it was a cheaper route to string together some credit and get the engine fixed.
All right. So, Michelle's good to go now. You still have the Toyota?
No, I got rid of that thing. I got me a Chevy truck.
Oh, you got a Chevy now.
Yeah.
I got a Chevy.
I know Chevys are nice. They really are. Well, what is it? The heartbeat of America.
Yes.
I mean, they probably haven't used that slogan since we were kids, but that's what I still remember.
Chevy, the heartbeat of America. If you would like to sponsor Hillbilly Live, we do have sponsorship opportunities available.
No one at Chevy's watching us, Amber. I don't know why you're even trying
Even
that.
look,
No one.
look.
No one at Chevy
Even if you're
is even concerned with us at all.
even if you're a local Chevy dealer, I heard this is a local show on the internet, so we could be local anywhere. So
there is that. Yes, there is that. What's going on with you, Amber?
Can you see the bags under my eyes? You see the purple? You see it?
It's also called old age.
I'm exhausted. I've been up since 2:30ish.
What in the world?
I had to pee like an old lady. And I decided that I would check on the kitten. When I go pee, I'll check on him because he fell behind some shit yesterday. Just make sure he hasn't fallen behind something, and hurt himself or died. So I go check on him, and I didn't realize Bridget had let him loose in the office for the night. And he was
Oh God.
he was curled up on the bed asleep. And I was like, oh, I'll just.
That's not bad. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
he was on the guest bed asleep. I was like, I'll just crawl in there with him. I'll sleep with him for a little bit. So he snuggles up. He decides he's gonna go make himself a little nest between my feet. He snuggles up between my feet, and I thought he was. See, look at him. Look at that cute face. I thought he was getting comfortable, but what he was doing was peeing on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
So at 2:30 in the morning, I had to strip the bed. See, here he is on the bed with new sheets after I did a photo shoot at the crime scene.
So I feel like this is what this cat thinks of you: rescuing him, bringing him to a good home where he's loved. He has other cats to play with and live with. He decides to pee on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
On my feet.
That's appreciation.
I was like, oh, my foot's wet.
At least you didn't pee on it yourself.
I mean, that's a step in the right direction.
Hillbilly Live.
So, Brian, by the time, Tammy gets a little older, we may have made something of ourselves by then. So it is my goal to one day have your child or my nephews or somebody Google our net worth like it might be something. Like,
And you know, though, these are also going to be kids that's going to look at us and be like, y'all are still as stupid as can be. They won't care how big we get. They won't care who we've talked to, who we've hung out with. It won't matter. Like none of that will matter. We were basically will just be the old people in their lives.
I appreciate that you are including me and that you feel like we are a we in this situation. But the truth is, with Tammy, with my nephews, I'm the aunt. And let me
I
tell
know
you,
you're trying to be the cool person.
I'm the cool aunt. So they're
You're
never
not
going to
cool
be.
though. I don't know what you think
They're
is
never
cool
going
about
to be
you to a
impressed
young
by
person.
you, but they are always going to be into what I'm doing.
Oh God, your ego. It's amazing. Your ego. I'm glad your ego could show up again today. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Just wait till you see how much Tammy loves me. Anyway, let's move along. Luke Bryan got the ultimate honor. His sons Googled his net worth.
When they start Googling Dad's accomplishments and reading all the chatter about what the net worth of all this is, and you have to sit down and really clarify a lot of stuff with them. But so as they get a little older, they start understanding, some of that stuff, which is pretty silly. But when I get home, they don't care. They don't care if I've sold out 10 shows or whatever. They just want to go hang with Dad and do boy and father and son dad stuff, and it's special when we can all do it together.
Mm-hmm.
Googling your net worth.
Luke is in trouble. I feel those boys are going to be asking him for some, things that cost a lot of money.
Oh yeah, and Tammy's going to be asking you for the same. Kane Brown, also a dad. We've hung out with Kane Brown. I've embarrassed myself in front of him a few times, so it's good to know that he's not afraid to embarrass himself a little bit, because look at these moves. That's Kane Brown.
Those are what you call dad dance moves. Those are dad dance moves. I've already been practicing when it comes to my house. Get ready.
Oh, that's that. Oh.
Yeah.
And his kids were unimpressed. And he's Kane Brown.
They had no idea what was happening.
Wow.
They probably thought there was something wrong, like an allergic reaction was happening, and they were just going to let it play out, and hopefully Dad would be fine.
Mm-hmm. One of them might know how to call 911. They were probably ready for it. Teach Tammy how to call 911.
But that's something that takes longer to learn, Amber.
Teach Tammy quick, because you probably need it. You probably need it. Another headliner added to Gulf Coast Jam, Cody Johnson. Gonna be there next year.
Good headliner. This is a damn good lineup too.
Morgan Wallen, Jelly Roll, and now Cody Johnson. PCB.
Good job, Gulf Coast Jam. Good job.
Down there in Lower Alabama.
What do they call that? LA?
LA, Lower Alabama. It's Florida. Lower Alabama, Panama Cities.
I love how y'all just stole LA's, nickname and put it over there.
Lower Alabama, LA.
And it's not even Alabama. I mean, it's Florida technically. It's I don't even know why.
Little chunk that goes down just right below Alabama, though, so it's Lower Alabama.
But that's still Florida. That has nothing to do with Alabama. I mean, matter of fact, when you drive across that state line, it says "Welcome to Florida." It doesn't say "Welcome to Lower Alabama." See, I don't understand what's going on in Alabama.
I mean, you don't have to understand it to know it's real. You don't have to understand it to know it's real.
Hillbilly Live.
Just like us, Brian. You don't have to understand us to know we're real.
And I'm sure a lot of people don't.
I'm positive about it. So, speaking of Lower Alabama, about this, Brian. Tell me about the logic and the brains. And
I mean, the
thought
headline says
process.
it all. Florida woman doused herself in Mountain Dew to erase DNA after killing a roommate because the cops are like, hey, we're going to need your DNA. So she's like, well, Mountain Dew should take that away.
Is that what is Mountain Dew that powerful that it can like burn DNA?
I mean, so
out of
she thought.
the body?
She thought.
It didn't work though, huh?
No. And here's what happened to her. So Nicole, who's also 35 years old, she was booked into the jail. Charges of first-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and resisting arrest with violence, all according to jail records.
Oh,
Yeah, she's got some problems.
okay.
Wasting Mountain Dew like that.
Did they give her any
She go to
Mountain
jail
Dew?
for that alone.
Oof. I mean, it's rough out there, Brian. It's rough out there. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's like paint thinner on your
Especially in
belly. It might be like that on your skin.
Yeah, especially in LA. Dangerous.
Lower Alabama.
Hillbilly Live.
Speaking of dangerous, being a
I love
homeowner,
it.
being a homeowner can be dangerous because you don't really know. You don't
Mhm.
really know what you're getting into. Nobody's a
You really
professional
don't.
here.
They don't
You know,
warn you.
I feel like I went to school for a long time, and
At a grocery store.
when I walked into home ownership, I never felt less educated, less prepared for life. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean,
A lot of people don't, Amber. A lot of people don't, but they try. They try.
and that's what scares me because so far, a lot of times when we try, it doesn't go well. It hasn't done this, but it hasn't gone well.
Lift.
Oh,
Lift. I like how he's orchestrating. Lift.
yeah.
Lift.
Brian, Sonia's been down to Lower Alabama. That's the Redneck Riviera down there.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
You've been there too, though. We met in PCB.
I know. I know. It's actually a beautiful part of the country.
To Lower
Florida beaches are so nice.
Yes. Yes.
Again, has nothing to do with Alabama.
Lower Alabama. I think there's a song there. I'll write it later. So as Tammy approaches, November is coming fast.
I know it is.
So as
Wow.
Tammy approaches, I like to send you things that can help you prepare for fatherhood. Because I feel like Tammy's going to be a challenge for you. I feel like
Well, what I'm realizing, Amber, all these videos I've been watching,
Yep.
I'm realizing you can't leave a kid alone. You can't leave them alone for anything and for any
No.
amount of time because they
No.
will either mess something up
Mhm.
or possibly hurt themselves on a minivan.
I never even would have thought of that. You have to be prepared for absolutely
I never-
everything. Everything.
And that kid's probably having the time of his life too.
Yeah, he probably thought that was fun. I can see my nephew's doing that. And he's laughing again.
You know, Amber,
Again.
I do want to go back though when we were talking about Luke Bryan. You remember how we somehow got invited to his house? Remember that time?
Mhm.
And so it was all about his net worth. That's what his kids are looking up.
Mhm.
We partied in his garage or barn because we weren't allowed in the main house. So we had a party out there, but that was nicer than most places I've ever lived.
It's nicer than where I currently live. It's nicer than where. I mean, if I stay living in this house here in Alabama, my nephews would probably never think I have a net worth to Google.
No, especially with 12 cats.
3. We have 3 cats.
You're going to get 12. You're getting the whole set.
3.
Just go ahead. Prepare yourself for it, Amber.
No.
It's all right. It's all right.
3. Tapped out.
So at least you don't live by yourself. You have Bridget. Y'all can be like the tag team crazy cat ladies
We're outnumbered.
Mm.
We are now outnumbered.
already.
That's, yeah. Ugh,
Mhm.
yeah. All right, y'all. That's it. That's our 15-minute morning show. Thank you. We appreciate you hanging out. Be sure to share this video. Go ahead, just click the share button. Hit like, share, tell your friends about us. And if your friends have a business and they have money and they want like a tax write-off before the end of the year, we have
We are a great tax write-off. We're like kids.
Yes. Yes. All right, y'all. Have a good night. You can read all these stories, watch all these videos, hillbillylive.com. We'll be back again tomorrow for a Thursday, Friday, round out the week for you. I'm going to go ahead and